Guys, Lizardly here for Kind Thoughts Sunday 6 is pretty much what it's going to be. I already finished the stitching. I just plan on making him to like a cute little ornament or something. I'd really like to hang him on my locker. It'd be nice. And this time I'm going to put on the back, like, if found, please return to Elizabeth S. Please do not throw away! Because I don't want another one of my cross stitches thrown away. But, you know, like, how nice would it be to see this every day when I go to work? And then if it's on my locker, not in my locker, on my locker, other people could see it, and it could make their day. Or it could creep them out, you know, whatever. Yeah, so I'm going to make it into an FFO, fully finished object. Whoever came up with these names is really weird. I don't like them. Object? Really? Like, I think project is such a better word. Like, I don't know, maybe FFP is already taken by something else, but so, my hair's all twisty. That looks really cool. Just notice that. No, it goes this way. Nope, I don't know how I did that, but it looks really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Sorry. I had a very, very weird morning. At 3 a.m., okay, I was woken up by this really loud grumbling noise. And I was just like, oh my God, what was that? Like, there's something in my room. And then I realized it was my stomach growling. So, you know, that was pretty weird. I've never had that happen before. I've seen it happen to animals before, but it's never happened to me before. But I was even happier yesterday at work. One of the girls that was seasonally hired the same time I was also permanently hired on. And we were both really happy about that. We're like, oh, you were the really nice one that I wanted to get hired on permanently. So that was really nice. And then it was at one point yesterday, she was like, you know, I was telling my son about you yesterday because you're just so nice. And I was like, I just told my mom about you yesterday because you're so nice. So we started giggling, and you know, we're like, it's so nice to have a coworker you really get along with. And so far I get along with all my coworkers, but you know, like, she's just so nice. She's super nice. I love it. I love working with her. So you know, that was really nice. What else did I had something else. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. Little Tessness is over there cleaning herself. Hey, Pearl. Hey, Pearl. I see you looking at me. Do you want to come? And then she lifts up her leg. Feels like the fairy and the dragon all over again. Giving herself a bath. Yeah, I'm starting a bit late today. We're just doing a bunch of talking this morning. So yeah, I will finish him. If I have time, I might start another small project, but probably not. And then tomorrow morning, I have a doctor's appointment, but I should have enough time to get home and still get a lot of work done. And I plan on working on Magnificent Wizard, so, you know, unless something else comes up, or the doctor's appointment ends up taking way longer than I thought, should be good. I had it set for 8:30 a.m. That was the earliest they could get me in, and I was like, you know, the sooner I can get in there and get it done and be over, you know, the sooner I can come home and cross stitch. So, I might also go to the post office and get some, like, a bunch of boxes for all the stuff I'm selling. Like, I got Sailor Moon tapes and DVDs here. Digimon DVDs here. Underneath that are my Buffy comic books. Behind that are, on top, my Lord of the Rings director's cut. I think that's what it is. The 3 of them. I had to buy them for my Lord of the Rings class. So, well, actually, no. It was my Tolkien class. And then underneath those are my Angel comics. So, I mean, you might be able to... No. Everything's going to come tumbling over if I do that. So, yeah. And then I'm also going to go through all of my stuff from when I was younger, and I'm probably going to sell like 20 million Barbie dolls. Like, I still have my favorite ones. Hold on. We'll move you over here. I've got a bunch of Sailor Moon ones right there. Other Sailor Moon ones here, here, and then really expensive, pretty ones right there. Or at least they were expensive until I opened them. Because, you know, they all lose their value once you take them out of the box. But, oh, I'm also going to be selling a ton of Shonen Jump. Which are right here. All of those. Very high. There are a lot of them. There we go. So, you know, hopefully I get some money off of it all. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have noticed in any of the videos, I keep waking up with allergic reactions all across the front of my neck. It's like, I guess the light is too bright coming in, but like when I go in the bathroom, I can see the rash across my neck. And it's so itchy and it's so hard not to scratch it. But then again, I have been allergic to cats my entire life, so. And we've always had a cat, so I've just gotten used to it. But so itchy. So itchy. And before someone says like, oh, you know, like, put this or this or this on it, like anything I put on there, unless it is like magically absorbed immediately, if I get cat hairs on my neck, they will stick to my neck. And that is worse than just being able to brush them off. So, yeah, because I remember in high school, people all the time, oh, put this on your neck, put this on your neck, put this. No, it's not going to work. What I do like to do is get cold water on my hands and then just brush it down. That feels really nice. Okay, I've been talking completely off topic for way too long now. I apologize, but I'm going to go finish him now. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but we'll find out. I'm planning on putting some plastic canvas on the back, so I might also stitch something on the back, like just Blizzard Lee and the date maybe. I have no idea, but this should be better than the cardboard I generally use. I look like a pilgrim. Hello. I don't know where that accent came from. Or I look like a crazy person who wants to put stuff on her head. I'm the next female pope. Don't mind me. I am really tired, so I start to act a little crazy when I'm tired. That's what happens when my stomach wakes me up at 3 a.m. Maybe I'll stitch it right now. I could just put like Lizard Lee. What is this? What? Okay. Yeah, I think I'll actually stitch a little bit for the back. At least then I won't waste like all of this fabric. My neck is so itchy. Yeah, very, very short video today. Sorry, I had a very busy morning and then I'm getting ready to eat lunch and head to work. And that's my timer letting me know I need to get going. So, yay. What question was I on? Which would you pick? Being world-class attractive, a genius, or famous for doing something great? World-class attractive or genius or famous? Well, if I'm a genius, there's a high chance I'll be famous for doing something great. So maybe that second choice is supposed to be combined. I'd rather be a genius, because being world-class attractive, looking at what, like, the general population thinks is attractive is disgustingly skinny. Oh, okay, maybe not disgustingly, but disturbingly skinny. A lot of models who, you know, would be considered the world-class attractive are tiny. And although some of them are still healthy because they are naturally that tiny, a lot of them have eating disorders. And I would rather be a genius than unhealthy, because the only way I could look like them is if I had an eating disorder. So, no. 6. Who are the 3 greatest living musicians? Ooh, living ones. Okay. I personally would put Prince on there. I think he's really good. Garth Brooks and Bon Jovi. Because I mean, I love Bon Jovi's music, but I also love everything he does. Like, I don't remember if it's still there or not, but he had a restaurant where you could just pay what you thought, was deserved for the food or just what you could afford. And, he has so much money. I think it's wonderful that, he's willing to do that because so many rich people, like, they're more inclined to go to a restaurant where the servers or the cook or whoever owns the place will give them free food rather than make them pay. Because personally, I would definitely make rich people pay, and I'd give, free food to the homeless and people who can't pay. Anytime there's a restaurant and they give free food to rich people, I just want to punch them in the face. Because it's like, really? These are the people that can afford it. They definitely can. And you're just, like, throwing away so much good food later on instead of, like, giving it to a shelter or something. Like, I think that's horrible. I think that is absolutely just terrible. I can't stand it. Ugh. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? I don't know, my hearing. I would make my hearing a lot better because that would be helpful. What was your favorite toy growing up? My Barbie dolls. I loved playing with them. They were awesome. Name 3 celebrities you most admire. I admire Sandra Bullock because she's amazing. And then, although I didn't see it, that movie with the Steven or whatever that won the Razzie right after she won an award for The Blind Side, she went to the Razzies and was like, you guys all need to go watch this because it's not about a love story. And I thought that was commendable, because so many people, like, they will not talk about movies that they've been in that didn't do well. And she went out of her way to, tell people, hey, you're misinterpreting it. And I think that's great. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Name a celebrity you think is lame. I used to really like him, but Adam Sandler has just, I haven't seen one of his new movies in like years because they all look like shit. Like Jack and Jill look like the dumbest thing ever. The Grown Ups movies look incredibly stupid. Pixels sounded like it was going to be good, and then I found out like Adam Sandler had a big part in it, and then I was like, no thanks. I don't want to see another Adam Sandler movie because he's not cool anymore. So yeah, I'm going to go with him. Or Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen's pretty fucking lame now. Like, I loved him growing up, but then all the winning and whatever, like that's yay. What's the most beautiful place you've ever been? Ooh. The Great Barrier Reef. Oh my god, it was so beautiful. So that's going to be Australia. What are your 3 favorite movies? Clue, Howl's Moving Castle, and maybe Clueless, actually. No, Beauty and the Beast. Who am I kidding? Beauty and the Beast. What's the right age to get married? So long as you're over, like, at least 18, I don't think there's any right age. I mean, personally, I think it would be best to wait until you're, like, 23-ish and older, because right out of high school, like, life is really different. I mean, yeah, people are still douchebags, but life is a lot different. And I think it's important that you've lived part of that life that you're going to lead with the person you're married before you actually get married. Tell me 3 things you remember about kindergarten. My best friend was Emily Opine. She was the one we got Ruby from. I don't remember my teacher's name. I really liked her, though. Number 2, anytime someone had a birthday, I don't remember if it was the parent or the teacher, but someone would bring in cupcakes, and the birthday person was the one who got to ice the cupcakes, and then they always asked one other person to help them. I was pretty much always asked. Like, I think we only had like 4 birthdays, but every single time it came up, I was asked. I don't know if it was because I was just really well liked or because they knew I did a good job on it the first time. I don't know, but it was awesome. I had fun time. And I remember writing like the alphabet and numbers and our names in like whipped cream or something. It was awesome. Or maybe it wasn't whipped cream, maybe it was like shaving cream. Or no, because it would have been something that wouldn't have been like really bad for us if we had ingested it on accident. So probably whipped cream or something. It was fun. Who cares? What paper that you've written are you most proud of? Probably the paper I wrote on patent for my sophomore year, my year-long project, because I did very well on it, and I was very proud of myself because it was long. I still have it somewhere. I was proud of that thing. What would you do if you were invisible for a day? I just walk around, probably see what other people are talking about me, what you're talking about when I'm not around. Whether it's about me or not, I'd just be interested to see, you know, like what other things people are interested in versus what they're interested in when they're talking with me. So that's the end, and I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm heading out to work. So hope you enjoyed. Yay! And that is the end for the son from Kind Thoughts. I keep wanting to say father-son. Every time I say son, I'm like, I'm this close to saying father-son. So, okay, here. The ends look pretty cool. And then you got the back. So I'm thinking of hanging it up in front of my locker. It took me an hour to get it all together, and yeah. I'm happy with how it came out. He looks really cool. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about, so I'm going to go do the narration, and then I'm heading out to work. So, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys in the next video.